We officially opened the curtain on a brand new season of MPL Malaysia. It's season 16 starting today, which means we're back with Dodo Vlogs here at MPL. As you guys can see, I'm already in my car getting ready to leave to head for our very first day of the season. Dodo's right there, getting ready to go as well. We've got a bunch of new teams, new rosters, new faces, old faces. Very excited to see what's going to happen. And we're going to have a very big patch happening in week 2 as well. So lots of cool stuff, lots of expectations this season, and I am super duper excited to experience yet again another season of MPL MY with all of y'all. So let's go. Alrighty friendos, we are here at Dewan Seri Putra once again. Classic location. We had MPL Malaysia here a couple seasons ago, but the setup inside is definitely different than it was a couple seasons ago. I will definitely give you guys a tour in a little bit. I don't think I can do it right now because I think they're doing like some rehearsal stuff in there, so it's very loud and there's like music and stuff. And we all know how music is on YouTube, so I'm not gonna risk that. One nice thing that we have though is that we actually have a talent room right here. This structure right here outside the hall. Hold on, I'm walking backwards so I don't want to trip. Right here, talent room right outside the hall, which is incredible because you guys don't know this, but a couple seasons ago when we were here in Dewan Seri Putra, we literally didn't even have a room. They just cordoned off like half the hallway at the back of the hall. Literally half of the hallway was our talent room. And I'm not talking like half of the entire hallway, I'm literally talking about half of a section of the hallway. So that was not very fun, but now we have a talent room, which is amazing. We're gonna be getting makeup done soon. I'm gonna be having lunch in a little bit. Let me just bring you guys in real fast. So as y'all can see, talent room, there is me, white bow tie, very fancy today. And if we go inside, we can see all the peeps here. Reese right there with Dodo. Everyone is here getting ready for day 1 of MPL Malaysia. I'll give you guys the tour in a little bit. For now, I'll have lunch first, I'll do makeup, and hopefully we have some good games today. Alrighty people, we are here on the desk doing our mic check before the day starts. Hello everyone, we've got Lafel and Adine on the English desk today. What up, what up?
Some Safarians.
That's a new one. That's a new one right there. I have to consider that now. The stage looking very cool. We actually already have some fans already arrived and just waiting for the chance to enter, which is very, very early. Good job to everyone there. I got the BM desk right here. Oh, and
Earlier than us.
earlier than us?
Because while we're doing the cold opening shoot, the audience already came and they're like, hey, where do we enter? It's like, dude, it's 9.
Dude, the match doesn't start for like 3 hours.
Like 9.
That's insane actually. We got Yamaha around as well, so we got motorbikes, which is very, very cool. BM desk. Observe. Alright peeps, I got a little bit of free time now, so it's time to give you guys a bit of a tour of the brand new setup here in Dewan Seri Putra for MPL Malaysia Season 16. Starting off, from the parking here, we can see Dewan Seri Putra in its glory. This is normally the main entrance, but for MPL, it's kind of the back entrance. This is not actually the entrance you guys come in from, so don't get that wrong. Over here, as I showed you guys earlier, we have the talent room set up properly. It's so nice for us to actually have a talent room this time. I'll just show you guys inside very, very quickly. There I am. Hello. So, it's a nice little talent room here. Everyone's chilling. Peeps are doing makeup. We got our 100+ freezer as usual. We got the screen where we'll watch the games. Not too much happening, but it is nice, and it's actually air conditioned, so that definitely feels a lot better. Let me go back outside, and then we will head into the hall. So here we are now at the back of the hall, set up very cool. Those of you who came by for MPL season, I think 12 or something like that, I've forgotten the exact season, will still remember Dewan Sariputra, but it's set up very differently because in the past, the screen was set up on this wall facing towards like the I don't know what you call that, the layering there, the floors, and people could sit on the second floor to watch, but they've changed it. The screen is now over there facing that side, right? And then we've got all the seats set up around here. Yeah.
I like you.
Thank you. What? Okay, so here we have the caster desk. We are neighbors once again. So English desk right here, Malay desk right there. Got our screens to watch everything and see that Rose and Poji doing their rehearsal over there on stage.
9, 10.
Lots of seats. Actually, there's a good amount of space. When I recalled this stadium, I thought I remembered it as being a little bit smaller, but I think they've made very good use of the space this time around. And the screens also look a lot nicer. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all there. They do look nicer. It's probably not well translated on my phone camera, but you guys will be able to see once you're actually here. And then we've got the banners and everything set up over there. We got the team logos on the side. Looks very, very nice. Looks very, very cool. And now, let me bring you guys upstairs to see what's going on up there, because that's actually the first thing you guys will actually see when you come inside, because the entrance is on the 3rd floor, if you guys remember. I know anyone who's come by before will remember that. So, let me get my production right here and go up the stairs. Currently here on the 2nd floor behind Chiku and Zorn, you guys can see there. And the last time we were here in Dewan Sariputra, this would be an area that people can actually sit and watch, since the screens would again be against that wall back there. But this season they've done it differently, so we're probably not going to be able to use these seats. I've heard that there is actually going to be something here later on in the season, but for now it is empty, so don't come by here unless you really need to, or you know, you're just passing by to actually get to the stage. But we do have a cool little setup over here. Bunch of cutouts. We've got the new maps. If you guys have been keeping up with patch notes, you guys know that we are going to be getting some very new map changes very soon. So we already got this set up there. We've got the revamped Alice over here as well. We've got Dirov looking very edgy as usual. And then we will once again head up these stairs. You can see this is how it looks like when you guys come down the stairs from up here. And then as per usual, up here on the top floor is where all the booths and merchandising are going to be set up. We're going to have team booths. We've got 100+, we've got Grab, we've got all the usual players sitting around. This is where you guys can buy your jerseys and everything, and check out some fun activities and events that will be going on alongside the games as well. We got our new sponsors, Cellcom DG right there. And then this is what you guys actually see when you guys come in for the first time, where everyone kinda hangs out before everything gets started. I believe we are going to get food trucks and stuff later on. It's probably a bit too early for now, but you guys can see that there's actually quite a lot of fans already waiting in line for the very first match of the season, which is quite insane actually, because it's not even like the Grand Finals rematch. We've changed that to be the last match of the day this time around. So props to you guys for actually coming early and everything. We've got the banner set up, lots of familiar faces, and that right there is where you guys actually come in from, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong because I have not actually gone in there yet, but yeah, that's about it. That is the entire venue this time around. I do think they've definitely set up Day 1 Sriputra a lot nicer this time. Of course, we don't know yet for sure because MPL hasn't officially begun, but very soon we're going to be starting game number 1. So look forward to seeing you guys there and hope that we get a very good season this time around. Let's go, and make sure you guys drop by Day 1 Sriputra anytime you guys have the time, because I'm sure this season is going to be great.
Thank you very much, Rose, as well as Poji. But now we got to go through with the show. We're going to be introducing the marshals that will ensure fair play and professional integrity in the matches. We'd like to say thank you very much for your hard work. Thank you very much, Razmay, Nuna, as well as Iza. They'll be marshalling for this match.
Big changes have been made to the roster and their coaching staff. This time with FOMO in the EXP lane and 2 new imports from Indonesia. Can they chow through their opponents, or they choke and go up in smoke? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Monster Vicious!
Next, also enhancing their roster by bringing in Gorgeous and Natko. Can they both live up to fully their potential? Will Gorgeous prove his worth and give Vamos the first win of the season? Ladies and gentlemen, Hala Vamos!
Halfway comes in, Chibi trying to set something up, but he takes so much damage, he has to dash back to safety, and the Lord's still alive. Falling Star Moon on 2, into the 2-man Dark Wave, 2-man pickup, 4-man final slash, but what does it matter? It does no damage. MV is just being tickled with the Revitalize. It's a monster kill, it's a double kill. Bundles is going insane right now in the base of Team Vamos. The bottom tower will fall, only one inhibitor left standing, but MV doesn't even care about it. The crystal is wide open. It is not going to matter at all. The mega kill for Rough. GB trying his best, but he gets picked up before he can even dash away. It's a legendary streak. Monster Vicious have set the stage and began a brand new season of MPL Malaysia in style.
Let me just say, ever since game number 1, I did say the Jushin was a priority. After watching what Bundles did, I have no idea why the team didn't pick it up.
Hey,
you know, maybe tunnel vision.
peeps, so our very first match of the day and our very first match of the season just ended not too long ago. It was a 2-0 sweep for MV, which is not a good sign for me because I rated MV a lot lower than Vamos in my preseason ranking, but hey, this kind of thing always ends up happening, so at this point, what can I do? Because it was 2-0 and the games were pretty fast as well, we actually have a pretty long break, so I get to chill a little bit here. I'm reviewing some notes. I brought my tablet this time around with my new keyboard as well. And I also edited my MPL Stadium Tour video just a moment ago, just posted it on TikTok. Hopefully you guys have already checked that out by the time this vlog is up on YouTube. And yeah, it's a little disappointing because I thought that Vamos had players which would suit their playstyle a lot better, and so they could go for like very aggressive styles of play, but they didn't really do that. And MV was really synergistic. They knew exactly what they wanted. Coach Sora also drafted really good lineups for them, so they basically won every lane, and it was just very one-sided, especially in game 2. Hopefully Vamos locks in a little bit, and hopefully MV can keep this consistency up, because we know that they are a team that tends to do well early in the season and then kind of drop off later in the season. It's going to be a very interesting season for sure though, because the teams are definitely starting to step up a little bit, and we're also trying to step up our content, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I think my play-by-play for game 1 could have been a little bit better though. It's warm-up though, I haven't casted in a little while, so I'll get better over time. This season's goal is to improve on my casting as much as possible and to become the best. Nah, just kidding. But hey, maybe, who knows, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go on break. We will come back for match number 2. Here we have Riz Pew Pew. What did you think of game 1?
But MV always like that, right? When first week to second week, MV is doing very good, but suddenly go to third week, suddenly MV is not MV anymore.
True, that does happen a lot. But what about Vamos though?
I don't want to say about Vamos. I just don't want.
Okay, I'll leave you be over there. Alright, let's head back to the talent room for now.
Yang akan tekan stop adalah saya. Siapa yang paling dekat dengan 10 saat, dia menang.
Dia sampai 10, dia power lah. Oh, aku tak sekolah pun, tambah tolak lagi pun dah susah. Jadi aku akan cuba sedaya upaya.
And then keep in other members of the title. Skyzer on the backside, Storm went back in with the kind of they have been baik. All of those damage they get to be able to turn things around.
The big issue when you take an opposing chip's teleport is that you are playing by their tempo. You're basically entering a zone where you may not have as much control over as you'd like. And because of that panic, I feel like AERO Esports used a lot of their abilities too quickly. They walked through the portal instantly, saw targets, okay, pop your ultimate, heavy spin, RWM, only actually locked down Human, and the rest of the team wasn't actually ready to burst him down. So once those cooldowns were gone, Untitled just takes over the fight. The sniper of Entitled, the Death Defier, the marksman, holding the line for his squad. Kim will be able to respawn. Real Woman Edition comes out, but shutdown is already in place. He is legendary. Untitled, they don't have minions. That's very awkward. Hazel and ZK will come back in time. But it is still a 2v5 situation. Glorious Pathway comes out. Hazel, he does have his ultimate. Heavy spin going to be used. Pushes Untitled as far away from the crystal as possible. ZK bursted in an instant. Legendary streak continues as Skyzed racks them up even further. Despite their best efforts, we are witnessing the end of the series as Untitled claims victory over AERO Esports.
Untitled, they're reminding AERO, we're not lucky, we're good. Kita Budak Taman. Budak Taman is back. Budak Taman is on top.
Mungkin korang rasa macam tu, tapi tak apa. Semua balik, semua. MPL Malaysia, make some noise! Oh my god. Mengantuk dah tahan satu. Tak apa, tapi saya nak tanya korang kot.
So peeps, we are currently waiting for the start of the final match of the day. The highlight match.
Untuk sekejap lagi.
The highlight match between SRG and Homeboys, our Season 15 Grand Finals rematch. We've had 2-0 sweeps throughout the day today. Untitled put up an amazing performance. I'm so happy to see that they're still as strong as they were. In fact, it looks like they're stronger even. And that's exactly what I was hoping for when I saw that their roster was sticking together entirely. So I'm very happy about that. For the next one though, it's going to be interesting to see. Because Homeboys has gone through a bit of a roster shift. They don't have Ivan and Vel anymore, which I feel like were very important players for their general playstyle before. So I'm not too sure how well they'll perform here. SRG in comparison, well, they're still the same. They're still the giants to defeat. I feel like there's a chance we might get a full 2-0 day. I'm hoping that's not the case because this is meant to be the highlight match, but I find it a little hard to imagine Homeboys actually taking a game off of SRG here. I guess we'll see, right? We shall see.
Are you ready? Dan ini adalah master yang ditunggu untuk barisan male team Malaysia. Coach Arcadia as head coach, Ozora Becky assistant coach, Haru assistant coach, and Winters by the analyst.
And now it's time to introduce our marshals who are on stage that will ensure fair play and professional integrity in the matches. Thank you very much, Rez Nuna, as well as Izad, making sure that all the players have everything that they need to succeed. They're back once again to the stage where they lifted their first ever trophy. This time with a recharged roster and Desmond leading as head coach. Will the second trophy be lifted here on their sacred ground? Make some noise for Homeboys! They march in bearing the throne as the undisputed conquerors of MPL Malaysia. They raise the Malaysian name high, feared and respected as a true global contender. The standard, the dream, the inspiration for every team chasing greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, our three-time back-to-back champions, Selangor Red Giants OG Esports! And now we would like to introduce Head of League Ops Franklin along with the coaching staff of both teams, the masterminds behind every game. For SRG.OG, we have Coach Arcadia as well as Ozora Becky. For Homeboys, we have Coach Jasmine as well as Nas. Well, let's keep it going with fist bumps between the teams, a true sign of professionalism. This is going to be the rematch of the grand finals of MPL MY Season 15. SRG.OG, the clear favorites. Homeboys coming as the contender where they made history themselves in Season 12. Can they do it again in Season 16? Doom goes in, gets the flicker kick on Reza. Cram holding the front line. All the damage comes in. Izanami does get one kill, but what will it cost? It's a mega kill going over the skies. MLQT trying to escape, uses Purify. You can't Purify. Damn, it's unstoppable. For Cram, SRG are trampling over Homeboys. There is no chance. There is no opportunity. You are dealing with the Selangor Red Giants. With only 10 minutes and 30 seconds with an 11 kick. Nami Slam pulls him in. AOG cuts off the back line. It's going to be a 4v2 in the back. Mountain Shocker going to be used, but Stormy is the first one down. Amal doing so much damage, and Izanami picks up Yumes as well. Homeboys looking to engage. Fear of Destruction! Skewers 3, MLQT! The ordinary marksman proves that he is extraordinary after all! It is a wipeout for the Homeboys! They have taken down the Selangor Red Giants! We are going to game number 3! SRG.OG got wiped out! It's one thing to win. They got inhibitor below 11 minutes. They got a clean wipeout. Elect
profound blow used as well. Better there strike, aiming for Skies, but he jabs is out. He catches the Benedetta. Izanami now gonna be chased from behind by Cram and Humes as the fight is completely split in half. Cram is unstoppable. Skies with the double kill. Innocent still alive after everything. It's a triple for the Sky Prince. A wipeout for the Red Giants, and that is officially the final blow for the homeboys. All 5 members dead, the base wide open. The Selangor Red Giants shall claim their first victory once again in MPL Malaysia Season 16.
I gotta say, this is good coming in from both teams. You can see the engage coming in from homeboys in that final fight. It really could have gone anyway.
Well now guys, I gotta say, I don't think we were expecting that. SRG did end up winning, but I think a lot of us were expecting it to be a much more one-sided affair, considering that homeboys have some very new faces on their lineup. But they played really good. Like, we can see the winners interview happening right now with Humes and Stormy on stage, but we gotta give homeboys some props. Reza played pretty good. I think Caden had a little bit of early jitters, but he started getting a little bit more comfortable as the game went on. Mel, QT, and Amal both pulled their weight. Izanami was pretty solid. If they had just like locked in a little bit more, I feel like there is actually a chance they could have taken that match away from SRG.OG. But it is quite an interesting trend because this is not the first time that SRG has actually lost a game in their opening match against homeboys. It actually happened earlier, but damn, great day one, honestly. I'm really impressed, really happy. Dinner time. Alrighty peeps, and with that we officially conclude day 1 of MPL Malaysia Season 16. Pretty good day 1, all things considered. I know that this is gonna be a shorter vlog because I'm only casting day 1. I'm not casting tomorrow. But don't worry, there'll be future vlogs that'll be longer for the weeks that I'm actually doing 2 days, so no worries on that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog for today actually. I think we're all very surprised with how well the games actually went. Yes, 2 of them were sweeps, but I think the teams actually played pretty well, all things considered, even though they were sweeps. And I think the last thing any of us expected was a full series for the SRG game. So, is this a sign? No? Are we actually getting a more competitive season? Who knows? But I definitely need a little bit more warming up. It's been a while since the last time I casted, so I feel like I was tripping over my words a little bit while doing play-by-play today, but it should be fine. So I will see you guys on the next week, and I do intend to release a couple of videos on my TikTok this week, I think. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. It shouldn't come out too late after week 1, hopefully, since it should be a short vlog. Yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching this vlog. Welcome back to another season of MPL Malaysia. Good luck to all the teams. I'm looking forward to the season consistently being more intense, just like today. And I will see you guys on the next video. And for those of you who haven't, do like and subscribe, comment below as well if you guys want to see more content like this. And yeah, that's all from me. Say goodbye to Dodo as well. Woohoo!